Go E1U Life, Stack Crypto Fast with Levels That Pay. Episode 2 of the Freedom Decoded question and answer series is here. So let's get straight into it. We will cover the earning levels, strategy to stack crypto, passive versus active income, and how to get paid from leverage. It's your girl, Nikki Pink Goddess, also known as Coach Nick. So let's get into this disclaimer really quick. Go E1U Life is a membership with referral incentives, right? It may require significant effort and dedication to achieve success. Results may vary based on various factors, including individual effort. Furthermore, we do not guarantee the success of any individual, nor do we make any promises or representations about potential earnings or profits. Any earnings or income statements made by our company or its affiliates are solely for informational purposes and are not guarantees of the actual earnings. Earning potential varies with time commitment and work effort. It is important for you to do your own due diligence before joining any network, affiliate marketing opportunity, including reviewing the company's policies, compensation plan, and product offerings. By subscribing to Go E1U Life, you are acknowledging and agreeing to the company's disclaimer, policies, terms, and conditions. All right, so this episode, we're going to cover income potential and the levels, right? Here are the questions I'm going to go over. 1, what is the minimum I need to join and still make decent money? 2, how do the levels/matrices work and can I skip levels? 3, is this passive or do I need to share this with people? 4, how do I make money from people who join after me? 5, what is the fastest way to earn $5,000 with the system? All right, so the first question, what is the minimum that I need to join and still make decent money? So for this question, number 1, let's hop over here to the matrix options. So these are the options. You have 5 matrices, or basically, like I like to say, 5 income streams. And to be honest with you, if you only have, let's say, $36.25 to get started, and that was all that you had, you realistically could make it through all of the matrices, right? It's just going to take you referring and sharing this platform with more people because you're going to have to earn your way through each of the levels. So what I mean is, as you can see in Matrix 1, you're going to earn $68.75 when all 6 people complete your matrix, right? So that means in order for you to go to the $100 matrix, which is Matrix 2, you would need to have completed your Matrix 1 of $25 for at least 2 times so that you would have enough to go to the second matrix. And you really would need to do it a little bit more. You would need to get a little bit more than 2, not a full third completion. But as you can see, I'm not going to break that down all the way on this particular question and answer. That's going to be covered later because that's a little bit of strategy. So to answer the question, which was, what is the minimum I need to join and still make decent money? You can join at the very first matrix for $25, about $36, give or take some dollars to actually get on the matrix with sending and receiving the Bitcoin gas fees and all of that, and still make amazing money because you can go through all of the levels with just the $25 out of your pocket. The question is, do you want to earn faster or slow? That's totally the difference there. Question 2, how do the levels and matrices work and can I skip levels? So let's go back to the slide here. Each matrix is individual, right? So that means that you have to join them one at a time. So you can't get on 100 or 500 without joining the 25, then the 100. So you have to join 25, then the 100, then the 500, then the 1,000, then the 4,000. That is how you are able to get on each of the matrices. So no, you cannot skip matrices, and they work the same. Each one works the same. You receive different amounts on each matrix. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So these are the different matrix options, right? You have the $25 matrix, the $100 matrix, the $500 matrix, the $1,000 matrix, and the $4,000 matrix. Each of the matrices work the same, meaning they all hold 6 people, right? And so you get paid different amounts for people that fall in the different matrices. So as you can see, the $25 matrix is going to pay you $6.25 for the first 2 people, and then $12.50 for the next 4 people that fall, and that's going to close out your matrix completed, which means you will receive a matrix payout of $62.50 plus a $6.25 cycle bonus, and you're going to get re-entered, okay, for a total payout of $68.50. So that means you can earn unlimited amounts of times when you get on the $25 matrix. Same thing with the $100 matrix. You're going to receive $25 for the first 2 people, $50 for the next 4 people, with the matrix payout of $250 plus a $25 cycle bonus and re-entry, for a total payout of $275 for unlimited earning potential. Now, mind you, with any of these matrices, it does not matter if you personally referred the people or not. Someone on your team, it doesn't matter. When they land in your matrix, if it is, before the 30-day time frame that we had for the people who were coming from the 2x3 to get into the new, get grandfathered into the new 2x2, then if someone lands there and they were already in and they just reactivated, you will not get paid for those people. But after the 30-day period ends, which I think is November 15th. So if you are watching this video right now and you were in the old 2x3 matrix from February's launch or in the Go Agent matrix, please, please, please log in, accept the new affiliate terms and agreement, go into the affiliate portal and click to reactivate. That is all you have to do. Click a button. After November 15th, because they gave us 30 days to do this, if you do not do this within the 30 days, you're going to have to pay to re-enter on each matrix. So I'm saying it again. If you're watching this video and you were in the original 2x3 matrix from February or the Go Agent matrix, please log in and accept the terms and conditions for the new affiliate agreement. Go to the affiliate portal, and then you're going to select the Go E1U matrix and then reactivate your positions. This must be done before November 15th. Okay, so now let's finish. The $500 matrix pays $125 for the first 2 people. $250 is paid for the next 4 people. And that will close out the matrix for you to receive a total of $1,250 plus $125 cycle bonus and re-entry. Total payout is $1,375. The $1,000 matrix is going to pay you $250 for the first 2 people who enter your top 2 positions, $500 for the bottom 4. The matrix payout is a total of $2,500 plus $250 cycle bonus and re-entry. Total payout $2,750. The $4,000 matrix pays $1,000 for the first 2 people, $2,000 for the 4 people, and then a matrix payout total of $10,000 plus a $1,000 cycle bonus and a re-entry for a total payout of $11,000. This is over $15,000 when you complete this, all of the matrices, completing all of the matrices one time. This is $15,000. So like I said, you can start as low as $25 and work your way by referring and closing out and cycling matrices to earn your way all the way to the $4,000 matrix. But at the end of the day, this is going to require us to work together as a team, sharing this amazing platform, plugging in, learning how to utilize the products and services as well, and making sure that you are working with others in your team to make sure they understand how this works, how everything is working. It really boils down to teamwork is always going to make the dream work. The next question, is this passive or do I need to share this with people? No, this isn't passive where you do nothing and money is just going to show up. You have to share this with people if you are wanting to earn from the affiliate program. But like I explained, what makes our platform very powerful is that when people land in your matrix, even if you did not refer them to this platform, you can still get paid. Every single person that lands in your matrix on any of the levels, you are going to earn. So you have 5 income streams in 6 positions. So that is extremely, extremely, extremely powerful. And this is what you call leverage. You can earn random payments from people falling into your matrix, even if you're just here to use the products, but those payments are not guaranteed. So that's why I say you have to share this platform with other people. If you want real results, you have got to plant the seeds and water it. That means you got to learn, share, and help others. The more people you help win, the faster your garden is going to grow everybody's going to eat, and that is how you stack crypto daily. Some people may not understand what I mean when I say leverage. So when I say that you are going to receive payments no matter who you refer, that's what I'm talking about. You know, with the 6 positions, you're going to receive Bitcoin payments every time someone lands in your matrix. Just imagine you have a lemonade stand, right? And every time someone buys lemonade at your friend's stand, so you got a stand and your friend got a stand. You're earning from everything you sell in your stand. And then when your friend has people to get in their stand and get lemonade at their stand, you're going to get paid too, even if you did not send them to your friend. And then I want you to imagine that happening over and over and over again on 5 different lemonade stands, right? That is what this system does. It is like getting paid from places that you did not even know about. That, my friend, is what we call leverage. So in essence, that's the answer to question number 4. How do I make money from people who join after me? Like I said, we have a platform where you are earning from leverage. So you receive Bitcoin payments from your work as well as working together as a team. Every time someone lands in your matrix, whether you referred them or not, you will receive a payment on all 6 positions in all of the matrices that you own. That is extremely, extremely, extremely powerful. Question 5, what is the fastest way to earn $5,000 with the system? So you have a multitude of ways that you can earn $5,000 with the system. Again, you have the slow way, which is just coming in at $25, about $36 to $40, depending on the price of Bitcoin and all of that, sending and receiving, admin fee, all of that. And you can earn your way through all of the levels. That means you would refer this platform, and every 6 people that come into your $25 matrix, for every time you complete 6 people in one matrix, your $25 matrix, you're going to get $68.50. So you would just add up every time you get $68.50, and then the next time you cycle $68.50, and then a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 people, now you have enough to go to the $100 matrix. So now you're earning on the $25 matrix and the $100 matrix, okay? And so as you can see, $68.50 is what you get when you complete the $25 matrix. $275 is what you get when you complete the $100 matrix. So if you were to share this opportunity and a person joins at the 25 and you've made it to the $100 matrix as well, and now you're earning on the 25 and 100, and you share this opportunity and you get both matrices to close at the same time after you've gotten to the $100 matrix, that's going to be $343.50 for every time you complete the 25 and the 100. So that means 6 people joining both at the same time. That is why I say at the very minimum, coming in at 25 and 100 is ideal so that you can have up to $343 days. Okay. And so if you were to do 25, 100, and 500, like I had someone that just came in at that, and that's where they're going to be sharing, and most of their people are wanting to come in at that. So that's what I mean when I said earning slow and fast. So if you were to come in at 25, 100, and 500, right, and approximately, I think that's like right at $900 as of today, right now, to do that, that's going to put you on the $25, $100, and $500 matrix. If you go out and get 6 people to do the same thing within your first week, that will allow you to make $1,718.50 in Bitcoin. So if you complete that 3 times, that's over $5,000. Now, again, if you have a circle of friends that have the ability to come up to the 25, the 100, the 500, and the 1,000 out the gate, that's going to be around $2,200 to $2,400. Then you are now adding in an additional $2,750. So now you're talking about $4,468 for every time you do that. So as you can see, it just really depends on what your objective is, how fast you want to move, how serious you are. That's what it's going to depend on. But there are so many different ways that you can accumulate the $5,000 in a short period of time. It just really depends on what your budget is, how serious you are, what you're willing to do as far as sharing this. And it's just like a different factors. So only you can answer that question. All right. So we answered that. And I do have 2 bonus questions really quick. What level would you recommend to a new person getting started? My recommendation is it depends on your budget, your income goals, your willingness to learn, grow, and share. I kind of touched on that a second ago, but it really just kind of depends. So only you can make that determination of where you are, what you're looking to achieve, and what your budget is. But I will say, if you are really serious and you want to see the type of deposits that people spend 40 hours in a week to see, I recommend what I did, which is the first three matrices, which is the 25, the 100, and the 500 at a minimum, okay? And that's what I have right here. The best position is what I did. Start with three matrices. That's going to give you the ability to earn $175 to $312 if a person does exactly what you do, right? If they follow you exactly what you're doing, which is the three matrices, and it depends on where they land in your matrix, it can be a total of $175 or $312 in one day. And that's just going through one person, right? Whereas when we were talking about the 25 and the 100, you will have to get 6 people, as you can see here on the budget option. So the best position, what I did, the potential is 175 to 312 multiple times a day with just one person following your lead. Approximately 900 to get started, includes the BTC admin fees and gas to send and receive Bitcoin. It's going to give you 3 income streams out of the gate. That's the best position. However, the budget option would be to start with 2 matrices, which is the 25 and the 100. The potential is $340 a day. And then that is, 6 people following your lead. So you got to have more people to create the $300 plus a day, and approximately 175 in BTC to get started with the admin fees and gas fees. It's going to give you 2 income streams. And I didn't even put on the best position. You see how I put potential on the budget option where it says 340 a day is 10,000 a month. I didn't even put the potential for 175 to 312. $312 multiple times a day for because it's just one person. But just imagine if you were to attract 3 people at a minimum a day that were interested in partnering with you and joining our platform with you exactly the way you did, which is the 25, the 100, and 500. 3 people doing that at, let's say, $312 a day. Just so you know, that's $936 a day, which is right at $30,000 a month. So just, a lot of people look at this and say, oh, going to the 1,000 and the 4,000. Listen, if you work together as a team, getting to the $1,000 and $4,000 is not hard at all. I tell you, those $1,000 payments look nice. I didn't get my first $4,000 payment, but I do have people on my $4,000 matrix that came from the grandfather system. So with this new team that I'm building, with everything that I'm sharing, I am telling people to come into this platform, if you want to work. If you want to utilize our tool suite, yes, that is amazing, okay? However, if you're looking to create some income, come in here with the mindset that, you know what, I'm going to learn what I need to learn, I'm going to lock in, and I'm going to share. And I promise you, if you really, just really, really, really make a decision that you want to do this, and you're open and you're really willing to plug in to what we have working already, you will see results. So that is what my recommendation is. And like I said, most importantly, it really will depend on your budget, your income goals, and your willingness to learn, grow, and share. And so 2 more bonus questions that I wanted to answer. What wallet do I use personally? A cold wallet versus a hot wallet. So I personally use both. So let me explain the difference in a cold wallet and a hot wallet. So a cold wallet is a wallet that is actually stored offline, right? And they provide a more superior security for long-term storage of your cryptocurrency, and is typically for larger amounts of crypto. Cold wallets are not free. They cost anywhere from $50 and can go over $200. And the most popular cold wallets is a Ledger and a Trezor. And one really cool thing with either of those is if you lose the actual device that you get, because it's kind of like similar to like a portable USB device, little small, like USB storage or something like that. It's really small. If you lose it, you can always go to the company to order and buy you a new one, as long as you have your personal keys to your wallet, because that is how you control your Bitcoin. It doesn't matter if you're using a cold wallet or a hot wallet. Your keys are very important. If you lose your keys, or if you don't write them down in the exact order, like just tonight, I was helping my son move his cryptocurrency from Trust Wallet to from one phone to a new phone, because he got the new iPhone 17 Pro Max and he was moving it from his 16 Pro Max. So he was putting in his phrase, and it kept saying that it was invalid. And he was like, I'm putting it in right. I'm putting it in right. And I was like, okay, he's away at college. I'm trying to help him over the phone. We were going back and forth, back and forth. And so finally I was like, listen, we're going to just create you a new wallet. So just do a screen share so I can see what you're doing. And he was not putting in the words in the order. So he just wrote them in like left to right instead of up and down, because I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something. Think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he wrote it 1, 1, 2 across like that. So when he was putting in the words, it wasn't recognizing it because it wasn't in order. So that's what I'm saying. So just imagine if he had already turned his phone in and he didn't have the old phone, he hadn't turned it in yet, he would have been locked out of his account because there was no way for him to know that he didn't write the words down in the right order. So that is the thing about cryptocurrency that I really want to most warn you about. You have got to make sure that you know what you are doing. And I will tell you, I have been heavily using Trust Wallet. And tonight it was glitching for us. Like every time he tried to change the name of his wallet, it kept reverting back to what he was trying to change it from. And I just did not feel secure with him continuing to use Trust Wallet. So we moved him over right now to crypto.com. He's going to order him a Ledger or a Trezor. He's going to look at him and he said he don't know which one he wants. But we're going to put him, for a more long-term storage for cold wallet, because all of the crypto that he's earning, he's not going to touch. So for him, a cold wallet is very ideal. So that's just my thoughts on that. I think everyone should have a cold wallet. There is a bit of a process when you are transferring your Bitcoin on a cold wallet because you have to plug it into the computer. And from my experience, the little words on the device is really small. So if you are a person that has a hard time seeing things close up or something like that, it could be a bit challenging. And to have to continue to go back and forth, it can be a bit of, a challenge for a person to do that. However, how bad do you want to secure your crypto? That is the whole purpose of us being able to earn crypto, is to be able to be in control. So you got to figure it out, right? That's the name of the game. We're going to figure it out. So the last question, how hard is it to buy Bitcoin and what do you suggest? Again, I will tell you, it depends on your bank. I do know some banks give people a hard time. And I will say that buying crypto can be a bit of a challenge. I will say Coinbase, I don't like Coinbase for the simple fact that it is a centralized wallet and it's a US based crypto platform. And it's just a lot of other reasons that I won't go into why I do not prefer Coinbase. However, if you are having a hard time purchasing crypto, or if you want to try to go the easy route first, I would suggest going to Coinbase first. The thing with Coinbase, though, is it's going to take longer sometimes to get the crypto. Purchasing Bitcoin from Coinbase is not quick for a lot of people because they have the KYC, which is know your customer. I will tell you that my recommendation is crypto.com for purchasing Bitcoin because, I have not had anybody with any problems with purchasing from crypto.com. They do have a referral program that they give you Bitcoin. I've earned from their referral program. They give you their Crow, which is their currency. And I will say that their fees are a little bit higher. But for me, they're not a centralized platform. And I just, have had people to be able to go today and buy $1,000 in Bitcoin, and purchasing like $1,000 to $2,000 can be a little bit challenging trying to find the place to buy it from. So there are a lot of options for you to buy Bitcoin. You just have to really, do your due diligence. If you're joining my team, like the person that I just had to sign up, we had to go through some different processes, but guess what? We got it figured out. We got it done. And, you just got to make sure you are doing the right thing when you're purchasing Bitcoin, because you can make one small mistake and you can lose it all. So whenever you're sending large amounts, like if you are purchasing Bitcoin, before you purchase a big amount, purchase a small amount, send it to your wallet, make sure it goes right. Those are things that you really want to do to make sure that you're not making any mistakes. Because if you have a character off, sometimes if there's a space at the end, it's just a lot of different things that can go wrong. And yes, this is what some people would call obstacles. But again, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. That is what I'm going to say. So as someone who has earned life-changing money with crypto, although I wasn't wise in spending it, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. However, I have seen countless people earn life-changing money in an extremely short period of time. And with this platform that we have here with Go E1U Life, it literally can change people's lives in a short period of time. It's going to take teamwork. It's going to take being consistent in your efforts. It's going to take patience. And it's going to take partnering with someone that has the ability to help you and your people win. So with that being said, I want to thank you for watching episode 2 of the Freedom Decoded question and answer series. If you ready, baby, if you ready to start stacking Bitcoin with the system that's simple, scalable, and supportive, I got you. Here's the information for how you can connect with me. It's time to stack smarter and not harder, y'all, with love, elevation, and I didn't even put this on here, but freedom. With love, elevation, and freedom. I will see you on the next video. And thanks for watching. Peace.